Is Earth destined to become another Venus? This question isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a pressing concern that demands our immediate attention. It's a question that haunts scientists and environmentalists alike. They spend countless hours studying data, running simulations, and issuing warnings. While we gaze upon Venus shrouded in thick toxic clouds, a sense of urgency grips us. Venus, once possibly Earth-like, is now a cautionary tale of what could happen if we ignore the signs. We must confront the uncomfortable parallels between our planet's future and the fiery hellscape that Venus has become. The similarities are too striking to ignore. The signs are ominous rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, and melting polar ice caps. These phenomena are not isolated incidents but interconnected symptoms of a larger problem. These are not mere coincidences. They are urgent warnings from our planet. The Earth is sending us distress signals, and it's up to us to heed them. The delicate balance that sustains life as we know it is under threat. Ecosystems are being disrupted, species are going extinct, and natural resources are depleting at an alarming rate. The choices we make today will determine whether Earth remains a vibrant oasis or descends into a scorching inferno. Our actions, or inactions, will shape the destiny of our planet for generations to come. Earth's atmosphere is a delicate and intricate system, a thin veil that protects us from the harsh realities of space. It acts as a shield, safeguarding life on our planet from harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays. It's a delicate balance of gases, primarily nitrogen and oxygen, with trace amounts of others that play crucial roles. These trace gases, including argon, carbon dioxide, and water vapor, are vital for various atmospheric processes. This gaseous envelope traps heat from the sun, creating a habitable temperature range for life to flourish. Without this natural insulation, our planet would be too cold to support the diverse ecosystems we see today. This process, known as the greenhouse effect, is essential for life. It maintains the Earth's temperature within a range that allows water to remain in liquid form, a crucial element for all known life forms. However, when amplified by human activities, it becomes a threat. The balance of this delicate system is disrupted, leading to potentially catastrophic consequences for the environment and human society. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes release vast quantities of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. These activities increase the concentration of greenhouse gases, intensifying the natural greenhouse effect. These gases trap additional heat, causing Earth's temperature to rise at an alarming rate. This rapid warming leads to climate change, resulting in more extreme weather patterns, rising sea levels, and disruptions to ecosystems worldwide. The consequences of unchecked greenhouse gas emissions are dire, potentially leading to a runaway greenhouse effect. This phenomenon, observed on Venus, occurs when a planet absorbs more heat from the sun than it can radiate back into space. As temperatures soar, oceans evaporate at an accelerated rate, releasing even more heat-trapping water vapor into the atmosphere. This creates a vicious cycle, a positive feedback loop that further intensifies the greenhouse effect. Temperatures continue to climb, leading to catastrophic consequences for life on Earth. The delicate balance that sustains our biosphere collapses, transforming our planet into an alien and inhospitable world. Venus, once thought to be Earth's twin, serves as a stark reminder of the devastating power of a runaway greenhouse effect. Despite being farther from the sun than Mercury, Venus boasts the hottest surface temperatures in our solar system. Its thick atmosphere, composed primarily of carbon dioxide, traps heat with ruthless efficiency. Temperatures on Venus can reach a scorching 900 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. Its surface pressure is 90 times that of Earth's, equivalent to being 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. Venus is a hostile and unforgiving world, a cautionary tale of what can happen when the greenhouse effect spirals out of control. The current geological epoch, often referred to as the Anthropocene, marks a period in Earth's history where human activities have become the dominant influence on the planet's climate and environment. Since the Industrial Revolution, our reliance on fossil fuels has skyrocketed, releasing billions of tons of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Deforestation, driven by agricultural expansion and logging, further exacerbates the problem by removing carbon-absorbing trees. The consequences of our actions are undeniable. rising sea levels, more frequent and intense heat waves, and disruptions to global weather patterns. The planet is sending us a clear message. Our current path is unsustainable. Scientists warn of a tipping point, a critical threshold beyond which the consequences of climate change become irreversible. This tipping point represents a moment in time where the damage done to our planet's climate system cannot be undone. While the exact location of this tipping point remains uncertain, the risks associated with it are too great to ignore. The potential for catastrophic outcomes makes it imperative that we take these warnings seriously and act accordingly. Once this threshold is crossed, we risk triggering a cascade of events that could fundamentally alter the planet's climate system. These changes could lead to a domino effect, where one event sets off a series of others, each more devastating than the last. Melting glaciers and ice sheets will contribute to rising sea levels, displacing millions of people and inundating coastal cities. The loss of these ice masses will not only affect sea levels, but also disrupt ecosystems and weather patterns globally. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires, will become more frequent and intense, causing widespread damage and loss of life. These events will strain resources, challenge infrastructure, and create humanitarian crises on an unprecedented scale. The time to act is now. Delaying action only increases the risks and makes finding solutions more challenging. Immediate and sustained efforts are required to mitigate these impacts and to ensure a livable planet for future generations. The window of opportunity is closing, and the urgency cannot be overstated. Despite the daunting challenges we face, there is still hope. The global community is awakening to the urgency of the climate crisis, and efforts to address it are gaining momentum. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, demonstrate a shared commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and transitioning to a low-carbon future. Governments around the world are implementing policies to promote renewable energy sources, improve energy efficiency, and protect forests. Businesses are investing in sustainable practices and developing innovative technologies to reduce their environmental footprint. While these efforts are encouraging, they must be significantly scaled up to avert the worst consequences of climate change. Technology, while a major contributor to the climate crisis, also holds the key to many solutions. Renewable energy sources, such as solar, wind, and geothermal, offer clean and sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels. Advancements in battery storage are making renewable energy more reliable and accessible. Carbon capture and storage technologies, while still in their early stages, hold promise for removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. However, technological solutions alone are not enough. We must address the root causes of climate change by reducing consumption, promoting sustainable lifestyles, and valuing environmental stewardship. While the scale of the climate crisis can feel overwhelming, it's important to remember that individual actions, when multiplied by millions, can make a difference. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can reduce our carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. Simple changes, such as using public transportation, biking, or walking instead of driving, reducing energy consumption at home, and choosing sustainable products, can have a significant impact. By embracing a more environmentally conscious lifestyle, we can inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our individual actions. The future of Earth hangs in the balance. The choices we make today will determine whether our planet continues to be a vibrant and life-sustaining world or succumbs to the fate of Venus. The challenges are immense, but so too is our capacity for innovation, cooperation, and resilience. By embracing a global commitment to sustainability, investing in technological solutions, and making responsible choices in our daily lives, we can chart a different course for our planet. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Let us be the generation that turns the tide against climate change and ensures a healthy and prosperous future for all.